Thank you for making all that noise tonight. We really appreciate it. You're far too kind. Can I get an encore? Do you want more? Cook and roll with the Brooklyn boss. It's the one last time. Need y'all to roll. Now,
what the hell are you waiting for?
After me, there should be no more. So for one last time, people make some noise. Who you know fresher than whole? Riddle me that. The rest of y'all know where I'm lyrically at. Can't none of y'all mirror me back. Yeah, hear me rap. It's like hand G rapping his prime. I'm Young H.O. raps Grateful Dead. Back to take over the globe and to break bread. I'm in Boeing Jets, Global Express. Out the country but the blueberries still connect. On the low but the yacht got a triple deck. But when you young, what the fuck you expect? Yep. Grand opening, grand closing. Goddamn your manhole, crack the can open again. Who you gonna find open in head with no pen? Just draw up inspiration. Who you gonna see? You can't replace him with cheap imitation. Can I get an encore? Do you want more? Cook and roll with the Brooklyn boys. So for one last time, I need y'all. Now,
What the hell are you waiting for?
after me, there should be no more. So for one last time, people make some noise.
Now what the hell are you waiting for?
Now look what you made me do. Look what I made for you. Knew if I paid my dues, how will they pay you? When they first come in the game, they try to play you. Then you drop a couple of hits. Look how they wave to you. From Marcy to Madison Square, the only thing that matters is just a matter of years. Yeah, fate would have it. J status appears to be at an all-time high. Perfect time to say goodbye. When I come back like Jordan, wearing the 4-5. It ain't to play games with you, it's to aim at you. Probably maim you. If I owe you and blow you to smithereens, cocksucker, take one for your team. I need you to remember one thing. I came, I saw, I conquered. Record sales, sold out concerts. So motherfucker, if you want this encore, I need you to scream until your lungs get sore.
Tired of being what you want me to be. Feeling so faithless, just under the surface. I don't know what you're expecting of me. Under the pressure, walking in your shoes. Every step that I take is another mistake to you. And every second I waste is more than I can take. I've become so numb, I can't feel you there. Become so tired, so much more aware. I'm becoming this. All I want to do is be more like me and be less like you. Become so numb.
Can I get an encore? Do you want more?
I've become so numb.
Welcome to the Scratch. What's going on, people? We just had a little bit extra time there. I just wanted to make sure the crew was back, settled in, had a brew in their hand, and ready to go. Remember, we are broadcasting live deep in the heart of the Southwest. Today is September 1st. Woo! It's 96 degrees outside of the bunker, so it's pretty warm. So people in here, you know, just keep your cool. Let's make this show awesome. Remember, this is the Jay Saints, a.k.a. Captain OJ. And believe me, we have an awesome show for you all. It's going to be a blast. We got so much to cover. And I'm running the board, so excuse me here, but I'm running boards, the show, and we're getting things started. So remember, the Scratch is on the march. The Empire is on the run. Take it over, Manny Fresh.
How's it going, everybody? How you doing out there tonight? You know, just like Jay Saints said, it's 96 degrees outside. It's 96 degrees outside.
Hot as fuck.
It's pretty hot out there, you know, but we are in the bunker, so, you know, we're going to make this through. And how's it going? We got some great topics tonight. You know, we just want to know what you guys are going to comment, like us, you know, comment and share us. Let everybody know about the Scratch. We're about to go down and talk about these great topics we have tonight. And just let us know, you know, leave it in the comments. Let us know what you guys want to hear. And like I said, this is your boy, Manny Fresh. We're going to go ahead and pass it off to the Squintz. Let us know what's going on tonight, Squintz.
Oh man, Squintz here. Like, man, bro, like this week was so freaking long, you know, like at work. Oh my God! Like we've been preparing for the whole Labor Day weekend. Like man, like everybody has 3 days off, but like I've always had 3 days off, so like it doesn't really affect me. But like Squintz is on the comments, so like comment like what you're doing on the weekend. Tell me what you're doing on your 3 days off. Say that you're going to visit your family. You know, going to visit your baby's mama, going to visit your Sancha. You know, let me know. You know, so like we're gonna start off with that freaking hurricane. You know, like how about that hurricane, man? Like really that Hurricane Harvey?
Well, first of all, let's just start off by saying that tonight's show it's ran by myself, Manny Fresh, your boy Squintz, and Jay Saints behind the scenes, baby. So bear with us, guys. We are missing YaniChingas and G7.
They might tune in. They might tune in.
They might tune in later on tonight. But as far as right now, it's just us, and we're going to be running the show tonight. So bear with us. First order of business, just like our YaniChingas would say, is I need a fucking beer. Let's crack it open, guys.
Exactly. Crack open a beer now. Well, we have so much to cover. I'm sorry about that earlier. My mic was on silent for some stupid reason. But hey, remember, the scratch is on the march. The empire's on the run. So the first thing we got to go, I mean, we have a lot of stuff going on here, like Squintz said. Squintz wants to go ahead and talk about the hurricane. And but first, let me just throw something out there before so people get settled in and logged in and so forth. Remember, you could join us on YouTube. Or you can join us on Facebook. Pick your preference. It's cool. Yep. Just go to www.thescratch.us. Click the live link, and boom, it'll take you to whatever you want to see. Let's just go back last week where there was a big protest here in Phoenix, and I'll just go over it real quick, roughly. We want to know the comments, and we want to know what you people have to say out there about the unfair treatment of civilians in our streets last week. What are your thoughts on how the police department handled the safety of the event goers? I mean, without creating barriers, there was no exits. Just put in your comments. We want to hear what the people of America have to say about that.
Real quick, I just want to say, you know, as everybody has listened in and tuned into the news, they were trying to get a outside department to come in and investigate what happened with the police department, how they handled the situation out there that night that Trump came in. All I want to say is our Phoenix PD handled it the right way, I believe. The simple reason why is because if you look back at the videos and you look back at everything that everybody has posted, there was people out there with gas masks, people out there with frozen water bottles, and even their own gas. You know, I've seen videos of people throwing gas at the police and throwing frozen bottles.
With doctors, you know, like helping people who got like tear gas, and then people who got like a pepper spray. You know, I saw videos of that too. Exactly,
and I didn't see the police go overboard at all. You know, I honestly believe in my mind that I looked at the videos and checked everything out and really looked deep into it, and you know, they did what they had to do in order to control and contain the situation. Exactly. You know, when they were out there just simply for security.
Freedom of expression as well.
Exactly. And they were out there for security, you know. They weren't going to do nothing if nobody did anything. But then you have these protesters both on the side of protesters against Trump and protesters for Trump, you know, and they were going crazy, like I said before, throwing frozen water bottles at the police, throwing their own gas, coming out with gas masks. I mean, what kind of crap is that? You know what I'm saying? And the police had to do what they had to do in order to contain the situation, because if they hadn't, you know, it could get really bad.
You know, real bad, real quick.
People could start doing all kinds of crazy things to businesses out there, especially downtown area. You know, we got bars, we got restaurants, we got government facilities, you know, stuff like that. And
they were aiming for like a purge, you know, like they were aiming for like their expression, you know.
Exactly, you know, and they're out there going crazy. Now, if you're gonna complain about getting shot with gas or pepper balls or stun guns, whatever they might have used out there.
That
You know, it's your
comes
own
with,
fault.
your
You
expression,
know, if
exactly.
you're around the people who are actually doing this, get yourself away from the people that were throwing the gas, that were throwing the
Exactly.
frozen water bottles. You know, get yourself
Exactly.
away from there.
Get,
If
like,
not,
prepared.
exactly. If not, you're gonna get sprayed. You're gonna get hit with the CS gas, and that's just what the Phoenix PD had to do. There's a
Yeah.
bunch of videos out there of the chief of police. I forget her name, but she reviewed the videos. You know, and everybody else did. The government did as well, and. You know, they did what they had to do in order to contain and control the situation. That is
Exactly.
their goal out there.
That's all that matters, because containing the situation, they are containing the safety from civilians who are like staying at home, who have like nothing to do with it. That is their job, to contain the situation from innocent civilians. So like if you're going out there to cause chaos, don't even go out there at all. Because
Exactly.
you're like expressing your freedom of expression, like that's fine at all. But like prepare for the consequences, because there's obviously gonna be consequences due to a trap rally, you know, like a history, you know, because there's always gonna be breakouts, there's always gonna be riots, there's always gonna be tear gas. So like prepare, you know, because like there's doctors out there who are like tear masks, who are like helping people who got tear gas.
Exactly.
You know, just prepare for the situation.
And there's going to be people who are out there to simply protest, to do a peaceful protest.
Exactly.
But then again, you have your numbnuts who go out there not to do a peaceful protest. They're out there to just cause harm and, you know, make it a big deal. So at
Exactly.
that point, police has to take it to the next level.
Yep.
So I don't believe that our Phoenix Police Department did anything wrong.
Yeah.
You know, they reacted to the reactions of the people.
Yep.
You know, so they didn't go out there shooting.
Reacted to the situation.
Exactly. They didn't go out there shooting tear gas, pepper balls at everybody just for the heck of it. No, they started doing it once people started doing it to them. Then that is harmful to police.
Once it got out of hand.
Exactly. You know you're not supposed to go out there and throw this crap at police officers.
Yeah, exactly.
At the end of the day, they are the law enforcers, which is they come out to control situations and everything else. So if you're going to be stupid enough to hang around the people that throw this crap at police officers, just be aware of what's going to come to you.
Yeah, because you're gonna lose. You know
You're
why?
going to definitely lose.
Yeah, because you're gonna lose, because say that like a police officer comes at you, that's not a fight that you fight then and there and physically. That's a fight that you fight in court.
Exactly. And there's this guy that went out there who got beat up. He was just so happened to be a black man. He was in a wheelchair, but he had a handgun on him. Okay, so this is the thing. Why would
And
you
then
take
also like an open carry is not illegal, but
why would you take your firearm to a protest, to a supposed peaceful protest?
all right.
If you're gonna take
also, yeah, all right. Well, also like why would you take your handgun to say Walmart? But like that is his constitutional right, because he is open carry.
now you know that.
So why would they treat him any different? They shouldn't, but they did.
Yeah, they did, because for the simple fact that there's videos
The
out there.
situation.
If you haven't seen, there is videos out there of when the police officers told this man specifically, keep your hands away from your firearm. Keep your hands away from your firearm.
Yep.
This guy didn't.
never
He
took the
refused.
gun.
He put his hand on his firearm, so they beat him up. They beat him
Yep.
to the ground, and they took him into custody. Why? Because as a police officer, it could be your family members out there. Let's say you have a family member.
Because like as a police officer, everyone's a threat.
Exactly. Let's say you have a family member who's a police officer. I don't care who you are. You want him to come back home.
Exactly.
Now, if there's a guy with a handgun out there, you don't know his background. You don't know who he is. You don't know what he's about. So if he keeps putting his hand on his handgun while a police officer
react.
is telling him not to do it, you best believe they're going to take you to the ground, because at the end of the day, those police officers want to go home. And just like the police officer said, it is not our goal to send people home, but it is our goal to stop
contain the
and
situation.
contain the situation that was going
So
on.
like just like I said, like say that like a police officer treats you wrongfully, that's not a fight that you fight right then and there. That's a fight that you fight in court. You know, just like say that you're like open carrying, you know, in public, and then like a police officer comes at you, you know, just let him.
Exactly.
Because that's a fight that you fight in court. That's not a fight that you fight right then and there, because you're gonna lose.
Yeah. So
You're gonna lose because like not you'll get charged for like having a gun in public, you'll also get charged for resisting arrest.
Now, my last statement to this would be, if you don't want to be around CS gas, then don't be in the shit. But we're going to go ahead and go to the next topic here, and we're going to pass it over to Jay Saints, the man behind the scenes. We're going to let him take over and give us our next topic. Go ahead, Jay Saints.
Come on, Jay Saints.
Let's rock everybody like a damn hurricane right now. We're going to talk about Hurricane Hair. What was that damn hurricane over there? Harvey? Hurricane Harvey?
Yeah,
Jeez,
Harvey
that caused some serious drama down there. You got to remember, man, there's dams under pressure. There's health hazards in the water. There's thieves. I mean, there's even a curfew that was going on.
But Jay Saints,
there was gators coming up to the people's front doorsteps. Can you imagine a gator?
Yeah.
There was even a shark.
There was people even catching fish in their house.
Yeah.
Now that's
Jay Saints, say that like a state needed a bath. It was Texas. And they got it.
We got to just remember all our prayers and our support goes to the people out there, man. Because, you know, anytime you go through a hurricane like that, man, that's crazy, man.
And also, we're going to go over a little bit of notes here about the Hurricane Harvey. Now, you guys got to think, this is a 49 inches of water in people's homes and the city, all over the place. You know,
There's
dams were under
snakes.
pressure, health hazards in the water, battling thieves. You know, Houston curfew. You know, there's all these things that are going on. Like Jay Saint said, there was crocodiles in the street.
There were sharks.
There was sharks.
There ain't no fucking sharks out there,
Yes, they
man.
were.
There was actually a shark out there, Jay Saint.
That was fake news, bro.
Oh no, man! There was a shark in the motherfucking freeway, man.
No, but also say that. No, but also say that like a state needed a shower. It was Texas.
Yeah. So
I'm telling you, man.
there's people fucking fishing in the living rooms, man. How crazy is that?
Bro, freaking out.
That
People
was
taking
crazy,
the
man,
kayaks
right
and
there,
Jack in the
man.
Box.
There's people catching all kinds of fish, and you know, not only that.
Hey, man, you know
That
the
sounds like a
damage.
good Labor Day weekend to me, if you ask me.
You know the damage, man, would have been. It's up to like $90 billion.
Yeah.
That's
Hey,
freaking ridiculous.
Hey, but
man.
Jay saying, but that doesn't equivalent to the damage that my ex did me.
Oh, we know
broken
what your
heart.
ex did to you. I'm sorry,
Broken
Squintz.
heart.
I'm sorry you're not a strong enough man, bro.
Hey, but you know that is pretty crazy. So if you're gonna donate to the, you know, to the relief efforts down there or an organization, make sure you do your research because there's a lot of fraud out there and people that
There is.
your money really won't go to.
If you really want to donate, look up the Red Cross. You know,
Are
that's
you
legit.
serious, man? Giving to the Red Cross is like giving to the devil.
Oh yeah, hold on.
You think so?
But like if you like really,
it's
really,
like
really want to
90%.
donate, go to
Squints,
the
one at a
Squintz
time,
website.
brother. One at a time. The Red Cross really 90% goes to the Red Cross. 10% goes to the victims. That's pretty crazy, you know. Red Cross is.
Well, I
might
didn't
as well
know
give
that.
your money to the devil.
I didn't know that. Well, I guess then do your research. You know, I have a
do your
buddy
research.
who his name is the Rivas team. He's a realtor, but he has a buddy who's taking a 56-footer trailer out there to Texas. And if you guys want to donate, just hit me up on the Scratch Instagram. You know, _scratch._US. Let me know so I can let him know. He's taking out there. He's taking food, water, canned goods, diapers, anything that you guys can give out to them for the victims of this horrible hurricane that's going out there. It's really a tragedy that's going out there, and this is the time that the United States needs to come together and help our family out there.
Yeah, even the price gouging. Can you imagine that? The bottles of water, so expensive. Gas.
Yeah, there's places with no gas out there. And these people are taking advantage of it by hiking up the prices.
That's out of control, man.
Yeah,
That's
you know,
too much,
because
man.
there was like gallons of gas for like $24 a gallon.
Yeah.
And then also like a 24-pack of water for $99.
Yeah, and we also have the Navy was met with gunfire by looters. Can
That's
you believe
true.
that?
That is crazy, huh?
That is crazy, man. These guys these criminals are just taking advantage of this statewide
Exactly. Catastrophe.
And it's crazy out there.
It is.
We have 300 plus gators that may escape out there or have probably already escaped.
And looters.
You know, we have pets that need saving too. We have the Pentagon, perhaps 30,000 National Guard troops were deployed out there to Texas and that side of town. Houston says bridges, roads start to fail under stress of flooding. I mean, this is crazy, guys. I mean, if you get caught in a bridge or under a bridge or anything like that,
you're done.
You're done. You could lose your life, you know. The damages is this. The damages could cost over $90 billion. Can you believe that? Does the United States, Jay Saints, do you believe the United States has $90 billion to be able to bring this town or state back up to par?
I think they could do whatever they want. They could print their own money.
Yeah, you're right.
These guys
but like also like a George Bush, like he pledged to bring a Hurricane Georgia back to life. But half of the town that Hurricane Georgia hit is still fucking underwater.
It's still underwater, guys.
Exactly.
And last time I checked, the sun was out and there was no more rain, but it still could hit, you know, these towns and these cities out there. Now, let me talk about something that really hits close to home to me. The White House, Trump, will donate $1 million to the Harvey relief. I'm kind of like in a love-hate relationship with Trump because I'm going to put it out there, and most of you guys know, Manny Fresh does not like the Trump. Okay, I do not like Trump, even though some of the other Scratch members do like the Trump. I don't.
I like the Trump.
I know.
Yeah, we know Jay Saints likes Trump. But to me, if you look back at Hurricane Katrina, a lot of people are blaming Obama. No, actually, they're blaming Obama, saying that he wasn't out there, that he wasn't doing enough. But if you guys look back in
Hurricane Harvey,
if you guys look at your history, it wasn't Obama that was in presidency at those times. It was President Bush. President Bush
during his second term.
Exactly. Was I don't know what he was doing, but it was not Obama. Obama, whenever there's been catastrophes like state of emergency, he's always been out there, you know, meeting up with actual civilians in the street, meeting up with these people who believe in him.
That's what I agree with you and disagree with you, because like right now, like Obama, like he's out there with Houston, you know, with Hurricane Harvey, but like during the school shootings, like the only thing he did, bro, just apologize and say that he wanted more gun control.
I mean, well, what else really can he do? I mean, he can't go out there himself and pat down everybody with guns.
No.
Why not?
You know, I mean, it's not common. What president will you see out there?
But you know what, man? What we got to give thanks to, I mean, we got to also give thanks to, like, the National Guard and stuff that are out there actually doing something for us. I mean, they're putting their lives on the line.
Exactly.
I mean, they're getting shot at and all that. So I have a little video here to show the 4x4s rescuing the Guard members. So let me go ahead and put this up here.
Yeah, let's put it out there.
That way people can see this and laugh, and it's pretty funny though.
Jay Saints is gonna put it out there for you guys, so you guys can see
It's a pretty cool video, man.
You guys have people with big trucks.
Yeah, all you 4x4s, man. You guys may be called rednecks, but hey, this one's for you, brothers.
You guys are out there saving people.
Yeah, they're out there saving lives. They're out there saving pets.
Come on, baby.
Was that YaniChingas pulling him out?
And YaniChingas is out there helping out, man. Secret mission he's on.
That was his truck right there.
So as you guys can see the video, man, these guys are out there helping, you know, pulling out these trucks.
You see that vehicle? That vehicle just became from underwater, bro.
You know, they're out there helping people.
Shout out to those guys. Shout out, man. Shout out. That was pretty freaking amazing. Shout out to them, man.
Yeah. Shout out to the troops, bro. Because the troops, they deserve way more, bro. Because the troops, they deserve to go home to the families, to wake up and then have a home cooked breakfast, a drive to war. But like that's not the case, you know. Like they wake up dodging bullets. They wake up eating freaking what is MREs, freaking patties. That, you know, like the troops deserve way more than that. You know why? Because they protect our freedom. They protect our right to hate them not hence my opinion, but other people's opinion. You know, like the troops deserve the most appraisal, and then I like every time I see a man in uniform, a man wearing a hat that says that they fought in World War, I always say, thank you for your service.
Now, let's go into the people's comments that we have as, we have Carly Lou says, shows the shark. Well, unfortunately, Carly, we do not have video of the shark, but I saw myself on the news. You know, there's people out there in these little boats trying to rescue other people from their homes, and there's big-ass 16-footer sharks just swimming around and going crazy. But unfortunately, we don't have video of that. YaniChingas coming in from the top secret mission that he's on. He says fake police people going into houses. That's true, Johnny.
Yeah,
we have these fake law enforcement officers going into people's houses, supposedly trying to help them out, but really robbing them at the end. And that is pitiful that we have people out there who actually do this and take advantage of a time of disaster.
Law.
You know, this is crazy. And I just want to say I agree with Straight to the Rage. Shout out to you, man. What's going on? And shout out to YaniChingas and Carly Lou. Straight Rage said, what's crazy is the media wants us to think we have a racial divide in this country. But this natural disaster proves color doesn't matter. Just look at the rescue teams defending from nearby states. And that's exactly right, man. We have a lot of people volunteering out there from different not only countries, but states. You know, no matter what race you are, we're going to go out there and save you. You know, we're going to go out there and try to help as much as we can.
Exactly,
you know,
bro. Because of race, that is not defined by color, by language. Race is defined by the planet that we live in. We all live in the same planet Earth.
Well, we all live in the same nation, which is the United States.
No. We all live in the same planet Earth. So how come we all can't come along and then help each other?
Exactly.
I'm gonna jump in right now and say about that, but you know, the hurricane right now showed that there is no such thing as racism in America. Look who was helping out there. You know, dark people were helping light people, green people helping blue people. I mean, come on, everybody was helping everybody. That showed the true American know-how. And you know, one other thing, seeing that on TV, listening to it in the streets, the news, the media, that made the lefties really pissed off. Seeing that us people, us Americans, coming together as one.
Exactly. You know, Jay Saints, and I totally agree with you on that. You know, we have a lot of different race groups out there helping different people. At the end of the day, honestly, I believe in my mind that us, you know, Americans stand by each other. But most of the time, I think what keeps us apart is racism and this and that is mostly the media. You know, the media is out there putting, oh, this, black that, white that, Mexican that.
But look at the media freaking 50 years ago, bro, because the media saw Marilyn Monroe sinking into JFK's White House, but they didn't report it. But like nowadays, they report when the Kardashians get a new freaking puppy. Like, really?
Who cares about that, you know?
Exactly, because they are manipulating our freaking point of view.
In time of need,
they want us to destroy each other.
In time of need, we need. Hey, cheers to you, Jay Saints. Cheers to you, Squintz.
Cheers.
Hey, cheers to everybody out there listening to us. Thanks for listening in and chiming in and commenting. But what I want to say is, at the end of the day, we're all humans, and we're here, and we're living here.
That's our race, the human race.
And at the end of the day, when a natural disaster happens like this,
we're all gonna have to come
together. As Americans, we show what we're made of. We're all Americans under one nation, under God, indivisible, and liberty for all. And that's what we stand for.
Amen, brother. Because remember, we all bleed red, man. But exactly. I bleed red, white, and blue.
Exactly.
Exactly. Red, white, and blue runs through these veins.
Cheers to you, Carly. Thank you for saying cheers on the comments. We appreciate.
Cheers,
we always
Carly.
Appreciate you.
I always look at it like this, man. I think the answer to 2017 is 1776. Because remember, we are the tip of the sword. We are fighting the empire. We are the resistance.
And let's explain this to some of the people that don't know what you're talking about, Jason. Well, let's explain to them what 1776 is.
Well, let's go.
That was when we became independent from England.
Yes, you're right, Squintz. Well, I always say, you know, we're fighting the resistance. We're fighting the empire. That means we're fighting the Soroses of the world. We're fighting the lefties. We're fighting the people that are anti-Americans. Because you think about Soros is out here. He's spending all his money to make sure our country crumbles. You have a billionaire out there trying to make this happen. That's how he makes his money.
Exactly.
So we, as the resistance, we have to fight that. We have to be friends with everybody.
That's
you know,
all right.
love everybody. You know, we can't be fighting. I mean, that's ridiculous. We're Americans. We got to help each other.
Exactly
Amen.
right, man. And that's what we stand for. We're Americans, and we're helping each other. As a matter of fact, I have a picture right here in front of me right now where we have a black man helping 2 white children out of this water, and we have a black man helping a black lady out of the water. I mean, that is a beautiful sight to see.
Yes,
you know,
it
it's,
is.
Yes, it
it's
is.
different races
That's
helping each
picture
other.
that this year needed.
And that's why I'm telling everybody, you know, this hurricane, everybody thought, oh, racism and all that was going on, the KKK, all this. Look in these pictures, man. You see people helping people. That's
Exactly.
what it is.
Humans helping humans, because like at the end of the day, when the aliens come and then they want to start a war, we're all gonna have to stand against each other. You know, because
Yes,
like
we do.
Yeah, exactly. Because like, we're not gonna be like, all right, well, the U.S. has to fight against them first. No, we're all gonna have to come together. We're all gonna have to have their nuclear bombs, and then we're gonna have to fight against them.
Squints, what do
Yes,
you
we
want,
do.
bro? Talking about aliens.
No, well, that
That's
is a
the
huge
Twilight
possibility.
Zone right there, huh?
Hey, he just went way out there, man. Talking about we're gonna start fighting aliens.
No,
Squints.
well, that's a huge possibility, bro. Do the math. Freaking. All right. So, like, we are in the Milky Way galaxy, and then inside the own Milky Way galaxy, there are 5.6 billion stars. And then
This is
each star,
theories from the Squintz.
Yeah. So that each star has at least 6 to 11 planets orbiting it, and then there has to be at least 1/3 of the planets that are in the Goldilocks zone, and then
Exactly.
the Goldilocks zone, that is the distance between the sun that is not too close that evaporates water, and then not too far away that freezes it, and then that is what creates life as we know it. But there can also be life as we don't know it, and then that's where our like probability expands.
Squints, shut the fuck up.
As Jay says, that's from not wrong. Jay says, am I wrong?
Squints, just shut the fuck up, bro.
Squintz, that was a little bit too deep.
Oh man, this motherfucker's going into ET times and shit.
But hey,
sorry,
you know
I'm
what?
speaking
That's
truth.
his belief. You know, we gotta respect that. You know, and it's
Yeah, that's my
and
belief.
you know, it's there's
We always
could be
respect
life out there.
Squints.
You know,
Yeah.
there could be life out there, man. Nobody knows.
Now, let's go into our second topic here.
Hey.
Now, just to end this topic about the Hurricane Harvey, prayers go out to you guys, Texas. Hopefully everybody will come out of this and, do good, and American people will come together and fight through this like we've always done. But, prayers goes out to you guys.
Yeah. So next topic.
The next topic, hey, let's bring it up. Let's talk about Kim, man. What's the deal with this guy in North Korea?
This motherfucker.
Hold on. This motherfucker's shooting missiles over Japan, trying to show he's a bully, and then we retaliate by doing our U.S. bombers. I mean, that was pretty impressive, though,
Yeah,
seeing those
exactly.
bombers go out there and drop bombs right in his front doorstep.
Exactly. So
I mean, talk
then
about that.
why
That
does
is
he drop those
impressive.
bombs closer to us?
Because remember, you got to think about this, man. Ammo makes the mission.
Exactly.
Ammo. If you ain't ammo,
You ain't shit.
Shit, baby. That's true.
You ain't ammo, you ain't shit.
Now, let's put it out there. Kim shoots missiles over Japan.
But also, how many tests does he go through to make a complete missile that is freaking positive, bro?
I don't know, man.
But
But
that
this is...
motherfucker could have that much money.
Hey, real quick, I just want to
Chingas
bust
here.
out. We got YaniChingas in the house.
Johnny!
Woo! Johnny!
Yanni, what's the
Chingas
first
in the
order of
house.
business, brother?
First order
I
of
need
business,
a beer.
I need a mother effing beer.
Well, we got a beer for you, brother. We appreciate you coming through. Here you go, my friend. Oh, wait, you got one already? Crack that shit open. Woo! We got YaniChingas in the house.
brother.
We got,
Johnny, sit right here,
we
brother.
got 13 tips on how to
Johnny.
make a relationship
Hey,
great.
sit
Hey
right
Johnny,
here,
hey
brother.
Johnny,
Sit right
but I'll give you one big tip if you want it.
Okay.
Give me
Shut the
another
fuck
beer and
up.
a sausage.
Squints. Hey, real quick, Johnny. We're on the topic of Kim shooting missiles over Japan, man. What do you think about
We need
that?
to drop some Moabs on those motherfuckers, dude. We need to just level that fucking
Just like we did on ISIS.
This is crazy,
Shoot
guys.
those
guys.
motherfuckers.
We got the U.S. flying bombers,
Yes.
fighters in show of force
Yes.
against North Korea.
We need to shoot those motherfuckers. We need to show them who the fuck we are. We ain't just no chump ass country, bro.
Exactly.
They are.
Chunk.
Well, you know, if you look at it and you look at all the bombs that were dropped, we dropped them with precision right
Yes.
at his front doorstep.
Surgical precision.
That was fucking amazing.
Exactly, man. That is.
We need to drop some more. What about these cars I keep hearing about? These self-driving cars.
Oh, well, let's go right into that, Johnny.
Let's talk
Oh,
about
yeah,
I wanna
so-
talk about
Yeah,
that.
so like I guess at a Google, they build their own city to test their own self-driving cars.
So we got this city built in California, guys. It's Google, the Waymo, built an entire fake city to the test of all of its drivers testing cars. Now, what this is a handful of world's most powerful companies are in race to build the same technology, guys. The driverless cars. The one that does it first, but most importantly best, stands to change the future of American cities forever. And now, after years of work, Google's sister self-driving car project, Waymo, is gunning to take the lead. Both Waymo and Google are owned by the same parent company, Alphabet, guys. Now, in the past few months, the typical secretive company has been inviting select reporters to peek at what their team has been working on, including a secret mock city about 100 miles east of Silicon Valley built to test the
I'll tell you
speeds
where that's
of
at,
robots
man.
cars.
They have a top secret city over there in New Mexico about that shit.
Oh, yeah,
Nobody
man.
knows
O'Shea?
about.
No, they can't test these cars out in the public because I mean, obviously, we've already heard of reports of these cars crashing into other people. You know, now who's to blame? The car,
What do you
the
mean
company, the
people?
maker. Who is to blame for these accidents? You know, who can you sue if you get hurt? You know, that's what's crazy. Now, as the Atlantic reported in sweeping detail earlier this week, the fake city is fenced-off plot of land that the Waymo teams call Castle, named after the Castle Air Force Base that is used to operate there. And inside, the engineers have built all kinds of intersections and driveways and roads, but except for the Pink Air Force dormitories that remain from the old base, there are no buildings no one would typically find in an American town. One
Yes.
stretch of road has a series of neighboring driveways with no housing behind them. Now, what do you guys think about this, guys?
So basically what it is, it's a fake little town. It's a fake little town. And in this fake little town, they have cars and all these, like makeshift, you know, how can I say, makeshift things that are to make it seem like you're in a regular town, like you're in downtown Phoenix or whatever. And these cars are supposed to maneuver and drive around these little towns to basically simulate, you know, being in the real city. And these cars have no drivers. They're all computer driven, you know.
Not really.
And you guys know that Waymo.
So basically, that's what the program is. That they're trying to build these unmanned vehicles, go around and help people, you know, like Uber or whatever. And Domino's Pizza is another one that's big on this. They started promoting their driverless cars that pull up to your front house and you got to go outside and pick up your pizza or whatever. But I mean, what does this really mean? You know, the way I see it is they're taking away jobs from good old, you know, American people. You know, they're taking away jobs.
How much
being
is your
replaced.
pizza gonna be, though? You know.
How much is that pizza gonna be?
And who's going to deliver it once it gets there?
It doesn't. It
Yeah, but
doesn't.
also-
you
but
have to
also-
walk
hold
out.
on.
You have to walk
But, you
out.
know-
and
you
pick
know,
your
also,
pizza
but
up.
also, the price of that pizza depends if you have a Groupon or not.
But you know, Google is Waymo. You know that, right?
No, but also,
Google is.
also that.
And I
pizza
have it right here on the
could
screen.
depend on the
Google.
Groupon date.
Google Waymo.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Like, I don't see it. Like, I hate the fact that these robots are driving around the town because now you lose the sense of humanity, like a person being responsible. So if this car goes and hits somebody and kills somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like, then who's responsible? The company, whatever. Yeah, but the thing
Exactly.
is, like, there's no immediate person that's like behind the wheel that can take responsibility for this. So in other words, it's like a write-off. In other words, they can go around and hit as many people as they want and just be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, it's our self-driving cars. We apologize.
right.
It's your self." No, it shouldn't be like that. And like I said, the whole reason that is taking away jobs from good old American people.
Yeah, that is
But
true.
also like just like a McDonald's, bro. Like they want $50 an hour, but yet they have like computers that take the orders, and then they don't fuck up our order because like a McDonald's back in the day, they should have had a third window so they could give us the right order that they fucked up.
But
Real quick, guys.
about this, never order through the fucking drive-through.
Real quick, guys.
Shit, right?
We have G7 hitting us up on the phone from his secret mission. Let's go ahead and answer. Let's see what he's talking about. G7, how's it going, man? You're on the show live on the Scratch. What's going on, man?
How's it going to the gay brothel?
What is your take on this Google self-driving car, man?
I think it's a great thing coming out. The only downside is going to be for the taxi cab drivers, Uber drivers, Lyft drivers. They're going to be without a job.
Exactly, and that's what YaniChingas was just saying. You're taking jobs away from these good people who are hardworking out there, who cannot no longer, as within time, be able to work these jobs because they're gonna have robots or self-driving cars doing this. What do you think about that?
Yeah,
G7.
exactly on that. Plus, are they going to be 100% reliable, picking up people, dropping people off safely without getting into accidents?
Yeah, that's the crazy part, man. That's what we're thinking.
The crazier part, though, G7, the assignment that we sent you on was the brothel.
Exactly,
the robot
G7,
brothel.
goddamn it,
How is the
G7.
robot brothel going for you, G7?
Exactly, G7, like goddamn it, like a G7. How was that gay brothel robot we sent you, man? Goddamn.
Hey, G7, you didn't get bumps, did you?
Hey, man.
Did they hose the
I'm still working
robot
on that one. As we speak, I'm still working on that one. I need to get more details about it.
Yeah, man. The brothel. Have you gotten some good robotic cooch out there, man? What's going on out there?
Robotic
I'll
cooch.
give you guys some info on it later once I finish my research. But I did send you guys
Once you finish,
a
you sick
picture
bastard.
of a sex couch that they have out there.
Oh, that's right, the red one.
Yes.
Oh,
that same
okay.
one.
Ooh.
I thought you were buying that shit for yourself.
And he's fine.
And do you have to use lube because a regular woman gets wet on her own, but these robots, you have to use lube. And do they provide the lube there, G7?
They
Tell us.
should.
And if they do provide the lube, is it quality lube?
No.
'Cause all I use is KY, and if there's anything less than that, I
KY.
try not to use it.
Hell,
Hey, I heard the Squintz had some anal lube over there.
No, freaking my lube is just spit. That's my lube.
Hey, let us know, G7. Give us the answer to the question that YaniChingas just gave you.
And do you have to use the numbing lube, the one for the butthole? The one that you gotta numb the girl's butthole before you put it in?
No, well, that's her problem, not yours.
Man, G7's getting excited over there.
It's a
What's
robot.
the deal? Shit.
Hey, calm down, G7. Get away from me, man.
There's so much slapping going on over there.
So what's going on, G7, on the secret mission we sent you on?
I was told that these sex robots, they were Squintz pre-certified.
Throw me in there.
Hey,
Alright, guys, I'm done.
hey, so if you haven't gone through Squintz and got pre-certified by Squintz, you ain't shit.
Hey, man,
Exactly.
I got a thing about, since we're in this topic, next weekend, we might have the Wicked on the show.
I hope the week
Wicked.
comes down.
And she has a special gift for YaniChingas.
I hope she brings the VR
Ooh,
glasses.
YaniChingas.
So he got a special gift coming, and he's gonna unreveal the special gift
Yes,
in the show.
and I hope it's the VR glasses because I haven't used those yet.
I hope it's an inflatable goat.
Nah, she got me the gold already.
Wow. Hey,
Mary's tucked away already.
so
She's
did the
sleeping.
goat did it get wet real quick, Johnny?
Yes.
Ooh.
The goat didn't need no lube.
Did it squirt milk after you let it?
Yes, we make goat cheese after that. Put it in
Oh,
a salad.
ooh, wee. Man, we like to hear that, YaniChingas. That is funny. Hey, so G7, real quick, because we know you have to go back to your secret mission, man. How is everything going out there, man? Let us know. Give us a little insight of what's going on.
Everything's looking all fine. There's
Hey.
no issues.
Is it true what they say about the Asian robot?
It's sideways.
That it's sideways?
Yeah, that is pretty sideways.
Well, G7, You have anything else to go over in it while you're out there, man? Like we have you online.
Well, I did have I had 11 signs you're in the wrong relationship.
Hey, let's go ahead. Let's
go ahead and get into that, G7. Let's see. We have some paperwork here. There's 13 tips to make a good relationship great. Now these relationships, let's see. Number 1 is do the things you did the first year you were dating. Now let's say that you opened your the car door for your girlfriend, you know, did these little sweet things, bought her flowers, yada yada, give her some chocolates, made her dinner. Now, something that makes a relationship great is that you keep doing these things throughout your marriage, throughout the years and everything else. You know, is keep doing. You know, as the months and years roll on, we tend to slink into our probable sweatpants and get lazy in our relationship. We lose our patience.
And effort goes away.
You know, gentleness, thoughtfulness, understanding, and the general effort we once made toward our mate. Think back to the first year of your relationship and write down all the things you used to do for your partner. Now start doing them again, and that'll get you back into action. You know, maybe getting you a little some, you know,
and
at
try the his and hers KY jelly.
You know, like, we all know Johnny loves the KY jelly.
Oh yes,
he uses it on his goat all the time.
Yes.
I think in a relationship you got to keep it sexy all the time. You know.
Yes, you do. Gotta keep it sexy.
And I'm talking about sexy.
And then you got to keep yourself up. You got to keep your own physique up. You know, you can't let yourself go where you're like the fat guy with hair in his belly button and stuff. You know, you got to keep yourself up. Got to make yourself look good. You know, you got to make yourself look attractive. You know.
Now, number 2 says, ask for what you want. Over time, we assume that our partner knows us well enough that we don't need to ask for what we want. What happened is, when we make this assumption, expectations are set and just as quickly they get deflated. Those unmet expectations can leave us questioning the viability of our partnership and connection.
Yeah, you might have a bad case of the hemorrhoids, and you know.
Exactly.
You gotta freaking ask for what you want.
Keep in mind that asking for what you want extends to everything from emotional to sexual wants, guys. Now, if your wifey wants, get a little freaky, you gotta be like, baby, what you want to do tonight? You know, you feel me? You gotta do something. Now you gotta get down. You know, you can't just come home, have the same old boring sex. You gotta bring something to the table, right?
Exactly.
Am I right, Johnny?
It's a give and take. It's a give and take relationship. You know, you gotta give and you gotta take. You
hold on. There is no such thing as a 50-50 relationship. There is only such thing as a 100 relationship.
You know what though? Johnny is our sexual member. He is down with the sexual relationships, man.
And a lot of it. And all I gotta say is the mood. The mood is everything. You gotta set that mood. If you don't set that mood, then everything else is out the motherfucking window.
The mood, it's intention.
You have to set the mood. You have to set that mood.
I like that, Squintz. It's intention.
It's intention. You know why, bro? Because relationships, because that's where the people fail. People think that relationships are 50-50. That's where they go wrong. You know why? Because relationships are 100%.
It's all about the mood, my dude.
And number 3, it says, become an expert on your own partner. Think about who your mate really is and what excites him or her, both physically and emotionally. We can become consumed by what we think, is he or she wants, as opposed to tuning into what truly resonates with the other person. Remember that it's important to your partner. It doesn't have to make sense to you. You just have to do it and make sense for her.
Exactly.
Him or her.
Him or her. Yeah, exactly. It's not always about you. It's not always about you. It can be about them. If they're into if they say, babe, fart in my face because it turns me on, then your ass better be bent the fuck over farting in their face.
If not, taking it a step further, shit in their face.
If they want you shit in their face, you shit in their face.
Then that is borderline prostitution, goddamn.
Exactly.
I had this one. Oh no, I'm just kidding.
No, let it out. Hey, I'm sure G7 has some fucking crazy fucking secret mission.
So I was a cameraman. I was a cameraman one day. And I was filming this porn scene, and you guys might know it. Something about 2 girls, 1 cup. You know? I was a cameraman behind that shit.
Oh man!
After I threw up.
I was an actor.
Wait, why did you throw YaniChingas?
Because the 2 girls, 1 cup. Have you not seen that?
Oh, no, sir. No, sir.
I was an actor in that.
Wait, G7. I know you got some crazy fucking things to say about this, man. Being out that you're in a secret mission. What's going on with these robotics fucking sexes, man? What's going on with this topic here, man? Let us know what you got going on.
Well, with that one, what Johnny's saying, you know, the Squintz, as a girl might ask him, you know, can I give you a rim job? So he's going to say, hell yeah.
What the hell did he just say?
G7, I'll do it.
Did you say a rim job, G7?
Hey, if like G7 wants to give me a rim job, I'll do it, bro.
Hey, G7.
If a girl
He
wants
said,
to give her a rim job, you give that girl a rim
Squintz
job.
just put out there on the fucking radio, said if you want him to give you a fucking rim job,
if he wants to give me a rim job.
And that's not what I heard.
And then you gotta put all shit. You gotta put all bullshit aside. Ladies and gentlemen, all I gotta say is, if you find something, if you find something gross, you know, if you find something gross and you're like, I don't want to do that, like, grow some fucking balls, be a fucking adult about shit. If you want some, if your man wants to nut on your face or nut on you, period, then you better be ready to receive that shit. Now, if your girl wants to squirt on your face or do something dirty like that, don't be a little bitch about it and be like, oh my god, it's so dirty.
Oh my god, Johnny,
no, you just take that shit. You gotta learn how to fucking go work around that shit, and you take that shit to the face like a pro. So make sure you wear some safety glasses.
Yeah. You know what? Because
that's how it goes.
Be his porn star.
Be that porn star.
Yeah. Like be his porn star, or like be the reason why he doesn't search up porn no more.
Exactly.
Be his porn star.
Now let's go into another one. It says keep it sexy. What might change in your relationship is if both of you and your partner committed to increasing the behaviors you each find sexy and limiting those that aren't. Exactly. Think about those in the bedroom. Sexy can certainly refer to bedroom preferences, but it also can represent what excites us about our mate, our day-to-day lives.
Like I said,
do you find it sexy if he or she helps with the housework? Do you find it unsexy when he or she uses the restroom with the door wide open? Talk about what it specifically means to keep it sexy. Now, what do you guys know?
Let her know what makes it sexy.
G7, let us know what keeps it sexy, man. What keeps those robotic fucking girls?
But also let her know
keeping it sexy, man. Let us know.
Well, it's the fact that you don't have to hear, oh, I have a headache today, I can't do this today, I'm not feeling well, I'm bloated. You're not hearing none of that. And then you have a set time schedule where you're going to start doing what you got to do.
You gotta keep it sexy. Keeping it sexy to me, and my personal thing, is more of a physical. It's more of a physical thing. You gotta maintain yourself, like you said. Like I said, man, if you're a hairy motherfucker, manscape that shit. Make yourself look a little better. You know, it doesn't hurt to hit the gym every once in a while. Make yourself look sexy. You know, you let yourself go, and everything looks like shit, and your partner obviously is not attracted to that. Then the sexy goes out the window, and it's really hard to get that shit back.
I just gotta put it out there real quick. Squintz just put out his little fucking man bird.
And he shaved his bird.
And he showed us his little Cuban fucking
Vienna sausage.
Yeah, his little Vienna sausage. Just whipped it out and put out his little fucking Cuban manscape he did to himself.
That's the shit.
Man, this is
a Cuban manscape.
The moment you start fucking up, and women, I see it. You get comfortable in where you're at.
No, women.
You stop shaving.
You start fucking up is when you start fucking with me.
You stop shaving. You stop taking care of yourself. You stop. You gotta keep it sexy. You gotta keep it sexy. That's all you gotta. That's all
guys,
say.
I hate to do this, but you guys know it's towards the end of the show.
So that's when we start doing that shout-outs.
It is towards the end of the show. Unfortunately, we have an hour to do this, and we all have topics, we all have comments and everything else. We will be back next week on Friday, 8 p.m. www.thescratch.us.
And we're going to have a guest star, hopefully, if she comes down, the Wicked One. Bring that VR glasses, because that's what I want.
Yeah.
Exactly. Now, real quick, we want to say bye to G7. G7, do you have anything to say to our listeners?
Bye, Felicia.
Well, next week, we're gonna follow up on the other topics that weren't discussed today on the 13 tips that you have for your relationships.
All right. So that sounds great, G7. That sounds great, G7. Now say goodbye to the listeners, man.
Alright. Thank you, everybody, for listening, tuning in. You know, we'll be here next week for sure.
Get behind that Asian one.
Out there in Arizona.
G7, keep us proud, man. We sent you on the Secret Service. We sent you out on the secret mission for a reason, man. You're the biggest one of all of us. Ah, yeah, right.
I don't know about that one.
But we sent you out, man. We make us proud out there, buddy.
I sure will.
All right, G7. Thank you for tuning in tonight, sir. We'll see you next time, man.
Later, G7. Keep it real, man.
Yeah, G7. We'll see you next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Hey, exactly. So this is part of our show, is where we give thanks to everybody out there. I want to thank everybody. I want to thank our service members. You know, I'm really big time into the service. So all my brothers and sisters out there, be safe and come home safe. Of course, we're all waiting for you. Got family over here, and tell your family. You know, the Scratch. We're totally, armed forces. I mean, we do anything for the armed forces. We would like to thank wickedcandy.net. The Wicked, I know you're out there listening. Come next weekend and unreveal that surprise. And I know you have a hot topic to tell us. We'd like to thank SAS Web Designs, of course. We'd like to especially thank the Scratch crew back here. I mean, those guys are hilarious.
Thank you.
I mean, thanks to everybody, all the hardworking men and women out there. Remember, we love you all, man.
We love you all. And I'm going to take over real quick. This is Manny Fresh, your boy Manny Fresh. Starting next week, we're going to have the Keeping It Fresh with Manny Fresh corner on the website, www.thescratch.us. Keep it on there. Keep it updated. You also have the YaniChingas corner. And,
Squintzville.
You have Squintzville on there, Manny, Keeping It Fresh with Manny Fresh, and Johnny's corner. Also, we have the J Saints keeping it real behind the scenes. Let us know what you guys want to talk about. Every week we ask this to you guys. Let us know what you guys want to talk about. What the topics that you guys want to talk about.
Email us, post it on Facebook, post it on Twitter.
Whatever you guys want to post it on, let us know. We want to know what you guys are thinking. We want to keep you guys involved. And all I want to say is Jay Saints is really proactive with the military. I'm proactive with the police department, corrections, and any type of law enforcement that is out there. Keep our men and women safe from harm. And thank you for protecting this country, our state, our city, our town, whatever it is. Thank you for protecting it. Now let's go ahead and go with Squintz.
Yeah, so Squintz here, I want to give a big old shout out to our followers. People watching right now. Thank you, because if it wasn't for you guys, the Scratch would have never been here. We would have never gone to this level. We would have never kept going if it wasn't for you guys who were kept following us. And then a shout out to Manny Fresh. So he fell off, but we came back. You know why? Because that's what family does.
Yeah, all day, every day, baby.
Never forget.
Yeah, all day, every day.
Yeah, and because we forget, and then that's what we do here at the Scratch Time. And then also like, comment, subscribe, our YouTube channel, our Facebook, our website, that is thescratch.us. Go there, and then click the link that says watch live, and then subscribe to that, and then me, the Squintz, I'm always on the comments. So comment your topics, comment your shoutouts, and everything. So I'll pass it on to Jay Saints right now.
Hey, what do you got going on, Yanni?
Johnny took off. He had to take off.
He had to go do his thing.
Yeah.
Hey, well, everybody, we're signing off right now. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next weekend, next Friday at 8, of course. Remember, we're doing this show because the Scratch is on the march, the Empire is on the run. We are the resistance. And remember, we all are the tip of the sword. We all are fighting the same enemy, which is the Empire.
Remember, guys, like, comment, and subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your coworkers, tell everybody about the Scratch.
Exactly. And keep it real, everybody. We love you all. Good night. I'm dropping the mic. Hasta luego.
Bye bye. I'm from the school. A hard knock, shots